I'm gonna get things off my chest. So I'm concussed. Hello. Welcome to Eat the Damn Cake. I'm Carly.
And I'm Maddie.
We are so happy to have you here this week.
Welcome back.
Buckle up because we are about to get going. We're going to just start by saying, apparently we have trash mouths.
Oh,
We've heard from multiple people.
So I just want to say this is our one time of the day to just like let loose a little, blow off some steam.
Yeah, just let everything go.
Once a week we have that time. And our mother is horrified by mostly me.
And father, yeah.
She's like, Maddie, Carly's fine, but you're not.
I swore too.
Yeah, I know.
So
I was like, why am I taking the blame?
offended you with our language? We sincerely apologize.
Sincerely, but we're probably going to keep swearing. And I unfortunately just have a potty mouth, I guess. My mom.
We don't give a shit.
Colleen posted, which Colleen's our mother. She posts on Facebook. All of my friends screenshotted Colleen's Facebook post and sent in our group chat, and they go, I can't stop laughing, and I hadn't seen it. And I look, and she shares the link to our podcast, and she goes, go follow and subscribe to my daughter's amazing podcast. I'm sorry for all the swearing. I talked to them
about it.
We are 23 and 26 years old.
And we should be allowed to say shit if we want to.
And we're getting sat down at the kitchen table. And they're like,
this is the problem with living at home.
We raised you better than saying the F word.
There are two problems with living at home right now.
Okay.
One,
what's the first?
The swearing that our parents constantly yell at us about.
Yep.
Which, I don't know, they make us sound like
it's like, every other word. Sometimes it is, honestly. It depends on the day. Depends on how my day is going.
Exactly. And the second is that my dad works from home and is always home to see every single online package arrive. And we get financial talks every day.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
We had a family meeting this week.
So last week, and I don't know if it was because, on the podcast, they were already on the roll of being like, you guys swear too much. And then I think we left a couple dishes in the sink. And
didn't clean up after ourselves.
One thing lets you know, we are not saying we're the perfect roommates.
No.
Because we're not. And Roger and Colleen are.
I'm a little bit better than you are.
Okay.
I am.
You don't have to point fingers.
You're kind of a slob. I share a bathroom with you. I see how the real Maddie is.
Okay. Well, I was going to keep it light and fun and nice, and I wasn't going to trash on you. But here we are, just throwing it at me. But they were like, hey, we need to sit down and talk. And when a parent says that to you, your heart
drops.
You're
like, let's talk right now.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
What's happening? Or you know how your parents always just trap you in the car? Like if they want to have a serious discussion, they're like, oh, do you want to come on a ride? And you're like, sure. And then they're like, lock the doors. And they're like, so.
And you're like, to literally jump out of the car.
And it's always when you're in moving. Like if you were at a stop sign, I'd usually just hop right out. But it's like a nice long drive down the highway, down Route 9. They're like, so I found something in your, if we were kids that had alcohol in our closets, because I know many of friends had that talk in the car with their parents being like, so why do you have a Rubinoff bottle in your closet? You're 19.
Anyway.
That's just, that's how the cookie crumbles in the Byron household lately. But, we made it through the family discussion.
We did make it through. We just were very apologetic and just kind of yesed them to death. I hope they don't listen
They're going to listen to it. I was sincere. I'm trying my best.
She left toaster strudel in the toaster
We have
yesterday.
A family group chat, and I was leaving for work, as one does in the mid-afternoon when you work in retail, and I was hungry, so I made some toaster strudel. Shout out to Healthy Balanced Meals. And I didn't even get to eat it, which sucked even more. And I totally forgot that I had left it there until I went to use the toaster this morning, and it wasn't there anymore.
Mom, you weren't home last night. Whose toaster strudel
Did she
is
say
in
that?
the toaster? And I'm like, definitely Maddie's, because I would never do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm an angel. I'm just going to start this podcast this week.
A clearing, if you will.
With a clearing. Yeah, I'm just going to get things off my chest. So I'm concussed, so I cannot be held accountable for anything I say. I'm a little bit delusional, a little bit confused.
And she drove here, so it's fine.
Yep, I did operate a vehicle here going 90 down the highway. Wouldn't even know what I would say to a cop at that point.
Be like, so
I'm concussed.
my eyes will not dilate.
Yep.
So, but basically a little backstory on how.
Wait, let me tell them how I got concussed.
Well, we need to, keep it interesting. She's been concussed 4 or 5 times before this.
Yes. So I'm prone to them.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot.
It doesn't take a lot. And yesterday I was playing with my beautiful specimen of a dog out in the yard. He is just so perfect, but he is 60 pounds of muscle. I think he definitely has some pit bull in him, which God love pit bulls. They're amazing. Oh my God. And he loves to have my full attention 24/7 the time. And if I don't, he'll make sure I get it. So I was playing fetch with him and I was squatting down and I pulled out my phone and was looking at something from behind me. He sprints at the speed of light at my head and headbutts me. I literally got a bruise and something forming like a tumor on the side of my eye, and I knocked over. He knocked me over, and I just immediately started crying, and I cry a lot, so that wasn't surprising. And are
you okay?
No,
okay.
And then I go out this morning, and instead of my parents being like, "How you doing?" or anything, my dad goes, "I hope you learned your lesson." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Oh,
there it is.
God damn it.
Fuck shit. Damn it. Ass. No.
So I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "You shouldn't be playing with a dog and have your phone out." And I was like, "I'm feeling great. Thank you, Dad. My head is throbbing." So that's how we're going to start.
We're adding to the laundry list of concussions. So Carly's concussed herself cleaning her car out.
Cleaning
her room. And all of these are just hitting her.
Falling off a trampoline.
Hitting her head on various objects.
When I was 19 months old, I smashed my head on concrete when my parents went to change my diaper.
Yep.
That was a bad one.
You remember?
No, I don't. But my parents said that 8 hours later, I started projectile vomit. It was
okay,
bad.
gross.
Okay.
But
anyways.
Yeah. So Carly's concussed. I'm thriving, honestly, living my very best life. But Duke did the same thing to me the other night, and I cried, and I never cry.
It's just an automatic reaction.
We had so many people in the kitchen, and he hit me, and I'm just sitting there with my hand over my eye, and everyone's staring at me. So then I'm like, should I cry? Should I cry just out of impulse? Yeah. Everyone was staring, like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, yes.
She snuck off to her room to cry alone.
Yep. But yeah, that's basically, in a nutshell, our week away from you all. So
yeah, we caught you up really quick.
We hope you didn't have the same week as us with family scary talks,
drama, family drama. We should have a reality TV show.
Honestly, we'd be so interesting.
Duke's life. We're just living. No, Duke's world. We're just living in it. Wow. Where is EMT? No, that's.
Oh.
What did you say?
Did you mean TMZ?
Yes.
TMZ is a reality. Never. We're moving on. I can't.
See, I have a concussion. I'm very confused. All right.
We're just going to take you right into
hell yeah and hell nah.
Yeah. And last week was 75 hard, and we did a firm hell nah.
Yeah.
But this week we went to an even higher extreme.
Yes, we brought it to All In by Teddy Mellencamp. It's a diet lifestyle program. So I'm going to break it down for you.
Break it freaking down, but don't start rapping like last week, please.
No. I'm really good at beatboxing.
Do you know how many people text me like, "Oh, Carly's kind of good at beatboxing"? I'm
wow.
Like, do not give her that satisfaction.
Thank
Please
you so much. I was in drama company. Shout out Freemium High School Drama Company.
Oh God.
And so many of the artsy kids taught me how to do that. And
kids.
I wasn't artsy. They were artsy. They taught me guitar. They taught me beatboxing. It all pays off. Anyways, All In by Teddy Mellencamp. This is a diet / lifestyle / exercise thing that people sign up for. Subscription, yes.
There is the word.
I probably shouldn't be explaining this with a concussion.
Probably not.
So for the first 2 weeks, it's $600. Ouch.
That's a little bit of a slap to the bank account.
$100 a week. That's insane.
Wait, $300. It's $600 for 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, math's tough.
Yeah. Okay. So for these 2 weeks, you get an accountability coach. You get an exercise plan and a meal plan. The exercise plan, you have to work out for 60 minutes every single day, 7 days a week.
That's just a straight up no from me, dog.
For the diet, you have to consume between 1,100 and 1,200 calories a day.
Okay, we just need to pause. That is the dietary requirement for like a 6-year-old.
Yes.
1,200 calories.
That's nothing. That is not, especially if you are burning
probably
close
to 700, 800 calories, depending who you are.
Yeah, if you're doing 60 minutes of exercise
Right.
a day, you burn naturally like around 1,500 calories a day, and then add 60 minutes of exercise on top of that, you're burning way more than that. So you should not only be consuming 1,200 calories a day. That's just so bad for you.
Think of the calorie deficit there.
Yeah, which is why people are dropping weight on this, because they're
literally malnourished.
Yeah, they're malnourished. It's not good for you.
That's terrible.
So then I went to frequently asked questions because I was
the FAQs.
Yeah, I was like really intrigued by this. I was like, who the hell would sign up for this monstrosity?
Well, you have to think about it. We're two fitness instructors, and we know what's right and wrong. People that want to lose weight, they're willing to do anything.
100%. So all you get is an accountability coach, and it says none of our coaches are dietitians, trained in fitness, have any sort of certifications other than taking an accountability program.
What? So. And the accountability program's made by Teddy, right? Teddy Mellencamp.
Yes. Yeah.
She's like the creator, and she doesn't have any certifications either.
No, she just
kind of wanted to. Well, I did a little research too. She went through like a epic weight loss journey. So if
she was doing this, I believe it.
I have a feeling this is what she did. So that's kind of how she built her brand. She built her brand around losing weight, which is great. Congrats. And she's happy where she's at. I'm happy for her, but it's really scary that she's trying to instill
it on everyone else and
behaviors.
So there's no refunds on this program.
And I looked on the website. It says there are no refunds to hold you accountable.
Yes, which is so messed up.
Well, I understand where she's coming from, but I'm like, that is trickery.
Yeah,
that is literally trickery.
It really is. Like, she's just taking your $600 and putting it in her pocket.
I'm doing it for you, babe.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for your benefit.
It's so messed up.
That's a lot of money.
My friend told me about this. She sent me an article about it. Shout out Alex. And she sent me an article saying how this diet lifestyle thing basically ruined people's lives, and they want to sue her. It's a big thing now.
The article I was reading, they most of the people were like, I want to remain anonymous.
Yeah.
But they were like, you straight up gave me such a bad relationship with food and exercise. It was obsessive almost.
Yeah. Because if you're counting your calories down to 11 or 1,200 a day, that is nothing.
You're eating maybe 4 celery sticks, couple
ounces of peanut butter. It's all vegan too.
Really?
Yes. It's
so
all
no meat.
Vegan, no meat, no gluten, no dairy, no soy, no alcohol.
So basically,
you are starving.
You're eating grass. Yeah. You literally go graze a field. Yeah. That is your meal for the day.
It's insane.
Oh gosh.
So after lots of thought.
Well, you can probably assume our position on this one after all.
We just trashed it up front.
We were like, oh, this is really bad. It's a hell nah for me.
It's a hell to the nah.
Hell nah. For many reasons. And please don't try that, because
don't try it.
75 hard was a mental thing, but this really seems like it could be detrimental to your health.
Yeah. Especially if you are working. Also, 7 days a week of working out is just not good for you. You need a rest day. Everyone needs a rest day.
Well, that's great to bring up. And also, just one side note to always, hammer in. You need to fuel your body in order to perform. You're going to hurt yourself.
If you're doing I understand if people are vegan and they're able,
and a lot of people
research and are able to fuel their body properly. There are a lot of people who jump into being vegan, but don't know how to
properly nourish, get your protein.
Yeah.
And
I tried to be a vegetarian once. I did.
Carly tried to be a vegetarian, and you were swimming, right?
Yes, hold on. I was in foods class in high school, and they made us watch, what was that?
Oh my God. Why can't I remember? Animal Farm's a book. that we had to read. It's the one about how like slaughterhouses for Purdue, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, for Purdue, and I was literally traumatized after that. I was like, "Mom, I'm vegetarian."
Not to put like a terrible image in your head right now, but that's
but it was awful. I mean, now I eat meat. I love it.
Well, she went a week, and then
I went a month.
Oh,
I went a month, and I was malnourished because I don't eat any other form of protein. I don't like peanuts. I don't like anything. I'm very, very picky eater. So then there was a swim meet that I was participating in, and in the morning I swam the 200 backstroke, and I swam so freaking slow, somehow made it back to finals. I like truly don't know how I did. And my mom in between sessions forced chicken down my throat. I dropped 10
forced chicken. She sat her down. I vividly remember this and was like, eat some chicken. And then she swam well.
And then I dropped 10 seconds from morning to night.
That just proves
if you are a swimmer, you understand how much 10 seconds is from morning to night in the 200 backstroke. Like that is like
Carly's reliving her glory days.
219 to 209.
That's weird that you remember the time.
I have a fantastic memory.
Do you?
I do.
Well, let's just keep saying, nourish your body, eat food.
Don't be healthy relationship with exercise.
Eat the toaster strudel before work.
Eat the damn cake.
Yeah, there it is.
All right.
There's what I was looking for.
Hey, Maddie, have you heard of Beam?
Have I heard of Beam?
Stop whatever you're doing and try this.
I have heard of Beam, actually.
Oh, awesome.
It's a Boston-based company, correct?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Made from some former athletes looking out to recover.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. And it was founded, so there are two ex-professional athletes with the idea that everyone should have the chance to experience what better feels like. Whether you're stressed, CBD is key for recovery and self-care.
So get your Beam products today with a special offer for our fans. Visit beamtlc.com and use the promo code Byron15. That is BIRON 15.
Byron with an I.
Byron with an I, not a Y. If you do a Y, we will find you.
With a Y, that's a first name or a last name, Byron.
For 15% off any Beam product, from their signature CBD oil to their soothing CBD salve. I'm really bad. I'm concussed. My head is throbbing.
I honestly think
that's
salve. I think that's right.
That's beamtlc.com with their code Byron15 with an I for 15% off your next order.
Fun fact about Beam, and this is like not an ad, but I think they're like the only CBD company that actually like extracts all the THC.
Yes.
So, and that can like that. You know, some people that might not be your vibe. Some people it might be your vibe. But whatever it is.
Whatever your vibe is, if you are getting drug tested in any shape or form at work, you can know that you are safe with Beam.
You're safe to use it. So we love it. And you should try it too.
Awesome.
But, which is actually, it's perfectly way with recovery. I did a bunch of research this week about fitness, different wearable fitness trackers.
For example, Apple Watch, Whoop, Fitbit.
Yeah, so I did those three.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the one I wear until the end because
hide your wrist.
You can't see it. I was trying to stay like non-biased. I was like, all right, we'll see what I think of this. So the first one I broke down was Whoop. Whoop is a wearable fitness tracker. It collects sleep data. It collects pretty much everything. Heart rate, calories,
HRV.
Heart rate variability. For those of you that don't know what that is, that's the milliseconds in between each heartbeat. So it's
it's not all consistent. Like it can vary.
It varies based on
how your body's recovering.
How your body's recovering, how you're fueling your body, what kind of exercise you're doing. And it's really awesome because it's waterproof. You don't have to charge it every single day.
Yeah.
It has a 4-day battery life, which is amazing. And it kind of, I did a bunch of different article reading, and it basically tells your body or tells you what your body needs.
Exactly.
So it tells you your strain level for the day. It tells you your recovery based on the prior day's activities,
your sleep.
Yep.
And it goes so far into your sleep. It tells your REM, your SWS, which is your deepest sleep.
Yep.
It tells you how many minutes you're in light sleep, when you woke up throughout the night, how many times you woke up throughout the night.
Yeah. So
I'm acting pretty biased right now, but I have participated in Whoop and I love it.
Yes, as have I. But I've also participated in an Apple Watch.
So have I.
So Apple collects a lot of similar data, and I was looking at newer Apple Watches because the older ones are far like inferior because like the one that we have used in the past was
we shared an Apple Watch.
Yeah, the first one that came out. So I was doing the research, giving them the benefit of the doubt because I actually did not like it when I was wearing the Apple Watch. But the newer ones, they're still really good too, but they only collect data during high frequency activity.
Okay.
So the Whoop, to compare, collects like everything. Every single little
no
movement.
Matter what. Yeah.
It can really tell if your heart rate elevates, so then it can track if you're entering a workout without you trying to log it. The Apple Watch, you have to individually log. I was actually talking to a few people this week, and I was like, what do you wear? Like, what do you like? And they're like, it's annoying because, you know, one of our family friends, she does a lot of like work in yards and with plants and flowers and stuff. And she was like, it's very physical labor, but my Apple Watch picks up none of it.
Yeah. And I know I have a friend who wears her Apple Watch on one wrist and the Whoop on the other wrist because she loves like the being able to read a text and like basically have your phone
it's a
on
smart
your wrist.
Watch, basically.
But the Whoop, she loves the data.
Yes.
Whoop.
So Whoop really is data analysis. Apple Watch doesn't really do that. If you want something that has apps, you can control your music, you can connect your text messages, there is a screen. There's no screen on Whoop, which a lot of people are like, that's a bummer. I'd rather
like, why wouldn't you not have a watch on Whoop at least?
This is literally like I'm like, I said I wasn't going to show what I'm wearing, but I'm wearing a Whoop, obviously. Yeah. They don't have a screen. It's more just like a data collector, and that's it. It's not a watch.
It's an app on your phone.
Yeah. But the Apple Watch, if you're just looking for the run-of-the-mill like smartwatch, that one's a really good one for you. It does do sleep tracking, but not well. Like you have to download a separate app for sleep tracking, I'm pretty sure. Maybe the newest one you can. It didn't really say, but it doesn't count stages.
Oh.
So the Whoop counts all the stages of sleep.
Yeah.
And Apple Watch just doesn't have enough sensors to do that.
Whoop literally projects graphs and it like breaks it down.
It like breaks it down and it shows you where you wake up. So like every time Duke bulldozes my door open every morning, it like has this thick red line down through my graph.
You woke up when the dog harassed you.
And then last but not least, the Fitbit.
Yeah, I don't know much.
I don't know many things about them. Actually, Roger.
Nope, Garmin.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Well, Fitbit, I read that it's the best value. So
really? Best bang for your buck?
Well, yeah. So a Whoop membership,
$30 a month.
That's a month.
That's the one downside to it.
Yes.
Honestly, if I could change anything about the Whoop, it would just be the $30 a month.
Yeah, it's like not a down. You don't have one down payment, and you get access to it all. And like with the Fitbit, you have that one big down payment. A subscription is optional, but you don't have to, and it won't like hold that much info away from you. But you can like upgrade.
Got it. All right.
It does track sleep, which is great, but it also said that it won't analyze the data like the Whoop did. So do with that what you will. Like if it tracks how many hours you got, and it doesn't tell you your REM, your disturbances, anything like that. And then it doesn't, like I said, doesn't do data analysis, and it has 6 days of battery life though.
Oh, like hell yeah.
And if you think about that, every time someone's like, oh, why doesn't the Whoop have a screen? I'm like, well, it lasts 4 days. Whoop, you don't have to charge for 4 days, which is great. But the Fitbit can act as a smartwatch too, or app, like
has a screen.
Has a screen. You can link your phone to it. You can check your texts. You can do whatever. You can control your music. Like, so if you think about it, it really is the biggest bang for your buck because you're getting a little bit better data than the Apple Watch. And then you have the screen and the clock, like the watch face, if you want to be able to tell time on it.
And you have the analytics of Whoop.
Yeah.
But so not as clear.
But the Whoop is cool because you don't have to take it off to charge. With a Whoop, you charge this little guy and you slide it on and you never have to take it off. So you really will never have like discrepancy in your data. You'll always have a full thing going as long as you keep it charged, which sometimes mine dies, but that's okay. But at the end of the day, I would say if you are like into fitness and data analytics and you really want to understand what your body is doing, what you're going through, how you can recover the best, I'd say go with the Whoop.
Yeah.
It's going to be your best friend with
training. We're also
training.
pretty biased because we did try it and loved it.
But I mean, if I didn't work out, a ton, and if I didn't really care about what my strain levels were, and I just wanted to be able to track my fitness, but also have a watch that I use every day, I'd probably get the Fitbit, honestly. Because,
really?
Well, yeah, because I think Whoop, it's highly used by elite athletes and trainers and stuff.
Yeah, but I love the Whoop, but it also yells at me when I have like one glass of wine.
So, okay, that is also my one complaint. I wish I could just shut it off
if you have an alcoholic beverage.
Because basically the recovery, you can either be green, yellow, or red. And red is terrifying.
And yeah, when you wake up and you're like, oh shoot, I had a 19% recovery because my body is struggling because I consumed a bottle of wine last night. Oh my God, I did
Carly,
not just say that.
A whole bottle. That's a lie. You can't just be transparent about it. You said it. You did it.
I said it.
You've done it.
I've done it. I'm not proud of it.
We've been there. Once you have a little, dinner, wine, then more wine, then dessert, then a little bit more wine. Yeah. That's okay.
It's okay. Eat the damn cake.
Drink the damn wine. I don't care.
Drink the damn wine.
It's fine.
But
if you're 21.
Literally,
if you're
21 plus. But if you wake up and even if you feel okay, your Whoop is going to tell you that you're not.
Yeah, it's going to be like, hey, sis.
Actually, you're not okay. So go right back to bed. Keep recovering.
One time I went to bed and I had a few. I'm not going to count. Just a few. Maybe not all the same liquor. So I may have mixed it up a bit. I was getting saucy. A little saucy.
A little cute, fun, and flirty.
And I woke up very early. I think I didn't go to work. I think I had a meeting. Me and you had a meeting or something. I don't even know why I was up, but I woke up at like 5 a.m. And mind you, I went to bed at like 1.
Oh, God.
So I woke up and I was like, first things first, check my Whoop. Why did I do that? Ruined my whole day. 1% recovery. Like the worst possible recovery you can get.
Like basically the Whoop is like you're on your deathbed.
You're like, go get a stretcher, call 911, get an ambulance. You need to go get liquid pumped into your veins. You need water. You need it. So if you like to have some fun, flirty times and drink a little bit, take the Whoop off. Just take it off. It's gonna mess with your mental health. And then don't work out the next day, because when your recovery is really low, it's about recovering. It's not about
do not get your strain up
going to go ham in your workout. That's why it's so cool though, because if you're not primed to put on strain, don't push yourself, because you are actually more likely to injure yourself, which we both have done. When my recovery was crappy one day, I hurt my back and I was like, damn.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So
good times.
So you do what you will with that info.
Yeah, take it, run with it.
Run with it. Go buy something. Spend that hard-earned money of yours if you feel like it.
Treat yourself.
On a fitness tracker, or just go to Marshall's. Spend $200 on various items you didn't need.
Maddie does that bi-weekly.
That is what got me into my mess last week. I bought Duke a toy. Bought him a really cute llama toy.
Which he loves.
Which he
loves this toy.
He tore it apart.
He ripped the stuffing out piece by piece. It was so cute to watch. He was so happy.
I'm just saying, I'm the best auntie ever. So every time I go to Marshall's, which is weekly, once a week, every Friday.
She goes.
I got to keep up with the trends, y'all. They've got candles. They've got sweaters. They've got shirts, pants,
shoes, dog toys.
A lot of those. Things that I don't need but want.
They've got this sign.
I bought that. Love us. And I bought this. And I bought that. So, and I bought this sweater that I'm sitting on. So if you're wondering, I'm addicted.
If anyone wants Maddie as a personal shopper for Marshalls, DM us at Eat the Damn Cake Podcast and I will take you shopping.
Give me your credit card. Maybe I'll buy Duke a toy with it, but that's it. And I'll shop for you. But that's what got me in trouble with the family meeting. My dad saw the toy and he was like, where did he get that? And I was like,
you're like, I bought him a new toy.
I just got him a new toy. Like so excited. And he's like, that's a problem. I'm like, what? Oh my God, I'm so scared. And I was like hiding the full Marshalls.
Like, Maddie, what's the
There's like a Marshalls bag sitting next to me in Carly's room full with a new Lululemon bag that I had just bought that I also have here. And I was like,
to flaunt her new stuff right away.
Well, I was like, I need to show Carly all my new buys. And then my dad walks in and he's like, what else do you buy? I'm like, just that. I just bought that.
There's a giant Marshall's bag behind me.
And if they're listening, my mom complimented the sweater I bought the other day. She goes, "That's cute." I'm like, "Thanks." And this time she didn't ask if it was new because she definitely knew.
She knew. She knows. They now see us every single day, so you can't be like, "Oh no, I bought this months ago." Like
it was a gift.
Yeah.
For what?
The painting was a gift, Todd. Does anyone get that reference? Yes, Wedding Crashers. Wedding Crashers. The painting was a gift, Todd. Yes. I love that movie.
It took me a second. I love Lamp. That one, do you know what that's from?
Yes.
What is it? Anchorman.
Yep.
We'll just,
all right. Let that simmer in
simmer.
Your brain. I love Lamp.
We're going to quote that, but we'll also probably quote New Girl often. So if you're a New Girl fan, just let us know.
New Girl, Office.
All the good things. All the good shows.
All the great shows. Let's get into this or that.
This
Talking
is like,
about great things.
I know this is like not related to fitness at all, but this is one of my favorite parts of the podcast. I think it's so fun.
I know. I do too.
I don't know why.
I just love seeing how many people care about this or
that. I made this or that this week, and I was pretty pumped.
Yeah, she did a good job. She has some really hard
the
questions.
Ones I chose, I want them to hit you in the brain, and you have to like actually sit there and be like,
what would I prefer?
What do I like better? What would I want? And I've done those ones actually before on my personal IG many moons ago, one night.
many
moons ago. And I had never gotten like anyone voting in my polls, and these ones were like, wow, these are really tough. And I was like, I got to bring these things back.
Yeah.
What was the first one?
Pizza bagels or pizza rolls?
Oh.
This one, I voted pizza bagels.
I did too.
I love pizza bagels. Literally mess me up with some pizza bagels.
They're delicious. But I have to say something.
Don't say it.
This is important.
No. You know how sensitive I am. You know that I'm concussed right now. I can't handle this information.
So I think it was like last week. Out of nowhere, I was like, to Nick, who's my boyfriend, shout out Nicholas. You probably won't make it this far.
He won't.
He probably won't listen this far.
He did not listen to the podcast last week.
That
was World War III.
Neither did your boyfriend.
He did. He still hasn't.
Joe is Carly's boyfriend. He walks in and I was like yelling. I was like, Nick, why have you only listened to 10 minutes of it? And it was, mind you, it was Sunday. It launched on Friday morning. Yes. So like it had only really been a day and a half, but I was like, that's just crazy. And then I'm like, I bet Joe did. And then I go, Joe, have you listened to it? And he goes,
half of it.
And I'm like, all right. Well,
you both suck.
No.
You both are dumped. Bye.
Oh my God. Nicholas, I did not say that. Nickel.
I'm kidding. I kid. I joke.
I said to him, I was like I called him after work one day and I go, I need pizza bagels. I need them in my veins. I need them right now.
Yes.
So I was like, how about you buy both? Buy some Tostino's pizza rolls and buy some just pizza bagels. And I want to compare. So we did. Both of them. And maybe it's because they were just like a drunk food.
No, I didn't realize it was Tostino's because I would have voted for Tostino's over pizza bagels.
What?
The way
all pizza rolls are Tostino's.
No, but I was thinking like a taquito. I wasn't thinking a roll, a pizza roll. I was thinking like a taquito, a chimichanga. Like I don't know,
Carly.
I wasn't thinking of like
how are either of those things similar?
I don't know, but that's
like
what
one is like Italian. Like technically, a pizza bagel is not really Italian, but like pizza. And then
no, I was just thinking
a chimichanga.
I didn't know what a pizza roll was. I didn't. If you had written,
all right, I just need anyone listening right now, please DM Eat the Damn Cake Podcast Instagram and tell me if you knew what I was talking about because now I'm concerned. If it wasn't that.
If it wasn't that Tostino's, I would have picked that. Screw pizza bagels.
Well, I digress. Both of them don't have that much flavor, so they're more of a drunk food. Okay, I think.
So pizza bagels, $2.65, $1.35 for pizza rolls. So it won.
Saw that coming.
Yeah. Sour cream and onion and salt and vinegar. I was shocked.
This is crazy. We've never had something this close.
It was literally tied vote for vote up until
like last night.
Yeah, this morning.
What time? What time is it? I mean, what was
so $2.20 for salt and vinegar, $2.03 for sour cream and onion. So
salt and vinegar won.
Yeah, which is trash. Yes. trash.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's
it's
not.
trash. I cannot believe that that 220 people prefer salt and vinegar over sour cream and onion because sour cream and onion is superior in every single way.
I just think you're wrong. Although I have like burned my taste buds off by eating too many salt and vinegar chips. Like literally if you eat too many. And I was eating Lay's ones, which is another one of our polls, but I ate like a whole bag, like a big bag. And then the next 2 days, I couldn't literally not taste anything. They like the vinegar just did everything to my mouth. So don't do that.
Cheetos or Doritos? And I'm shocked of this one.
Okay, this is a hard one
But
though.
you also didn't go into detail which kind of Doritos because...
I was thinking nacho because I like nacho.
Oh, Cool Ranch.
I know. Everyone's like, you're freaking weird. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, Cool
nacho
Ranch
cheese.
So much
If
better.
there's like a cookout and there's a big fat bowl of like Doritos, I take them and I just sit in a corner and eat them. That's my favorite thing to do in social settings, like a loser.
She's like, I just love to sit in the corner and eat a big bowl of Doritos.
So obviously, you know what I voted for. I voted for Doritos.
I voted for Cheetos because
they're crunchy. Did you think crunchy or puffs?
See, I love them both.
Remember the twisty ones?
I would alternate between crunchy and puff if I could. I love Cheetos. I'm a huge hoe for Cheetos. All right. So Doritos won 58% to 42. I haven't said that once. 240 to 177. All right. Bagel with cream cheese or butter?
Okay, so I did this one on my personal one, like I said, like 2 years ago, and it was way closer than it is. So I guess people have had a change of heart.
Which I'm glad because cream cheese is so much better.
Cream cheese is so much better than butter. But that's not even
358 for cream cheese and 74 for butter.
So I guess there's some of you.
This one was close. Goldfish or Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its all the way. Those
Goldfish.
Greasy deliciousness, salty. Wow, we're so different.
We are so alert the media.
Alert the media.
We should not be sisters.
Maybe we're not.
I think you were adopted.
Well, okay.
I hate to bring this up at this moment, but I'm just kidding.
I don't look like anyone in my family, so I could
she
be.
doesn't. I told her that growing up, but
well, like the classic older sibling does.
just
a lot
being
of
a jerk. No, me. I was being a jerk.
I was like, I was a nice kid. I don't know.
No, I was a jerk to you.
Okay, yeah, you were
growing up.
Yeah, Cheez-Its all the way for me.
Flavor blasted goldfish are
disgusting.
The best thing I've ever put into my mouth.
Why is there dust all over them? There's just this weird little film of dust of weirdness.
It's flavor blasted.
It's disgusting.
It's so good. Okay, so 182 for goldfish, 250 for Cheez-Its. All right, Lay's or Cape Cod?
This was like not even a poll.
Yeah,
I feel like.
It wasn't. Cape Cod 367 to 68 for Lay's.
I don't know. It depends on the chip.
Oh. Yeah, we could have gone into a lot of detail with every single one of these.
So like I love Cape Cod chips always, but I do prefer salt and vinegar Lay's as opposed to salt and vinegar Cape Cod.
I love a good Cape Cod chip no matter what.
They're crunchy.
Ginger ale or Sprite? Sprite.
Ginger ale.
We are so different.
Well, Sprite tastes like 42 packets of Splenda.
Which is why I love it.
Yes,
because
exactly.
Sugar into my
Carly
veins.
loves the taste of Splenda like a weirdo. Like any sugar-free drink that has like the sweetener alternative, I like taste it and I'm like vomiting. Carly's like, this is the best thing I've ever tasted.
I literally am so addicted to sugar. I can eat syrup, like fake
my God.
Aunt syrup off
I'm, like,
of a plate.
actually
like, and just
nauseous.
Like, soup it into my mouth.
To put an image in your head, Carly
People are
will like
gagging as they're talking to
am
me.
like a little nauseous talking about it, but whatever, we'll share. She takes her plate of her like silver dollar, like the baby little pancakes, and makes like 10 or 20 of them on one plate. She microwaves them, takes them out, douses them in syrup, like douses.
Like syrup with pancakes, not pancakes with syrup.
Yes. And then she eats all the pancakes and then takes the fork and goes and then like puts it in her mouth and like scrapes.
So now that everyone
literally sits there and like the first time, I think
Kevin
Silva, like, shout out. Hey Kevin, if you're listening.
I know.
He
was gagging when he was.
He literally was like, "What are you doing?"
He was like, "Huh?"
He was like, "I look at you entirely different now."
Yeah. Anyways, that's my disgusting habit. One of them. So 254 for ginger ale, 165 for Sprite, and to close out this or that, Munchkins or donuts. I said Munchkins.
Okay,
at least we're on the same
Someone
page.
actually brought up a good point.
What was that?
They said if it's from Dunkin', Munchkins. If it's from literally anywhere else, donuts.
Krispy Kreme.
I've never had a Krispy Kreme donut.
What?
I know.
We need to go right now.
There's like none close to us.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll take it the drive. Like
You'll take it. I'll take it the drive. Let's go.
Let's get in a car and go. I love Krispy Kreme.
See, I think but that was a fair point because Dunkin' Donuts, like their bagels stink. Their donuts aren't that good. Their munchkins are fine. They are what they are.
I just feel like you can eat more munchkins, like, and you don't feel like it's a whole donut. But if you eat one donut, you're like, shit, I had a donut.
Yeah, but like, do you remember though when we were kids and people would be like, a donut stays in your body for 3 years? And you're like, what?
I thought it was for 4 days.
Oh, no. It was maybe someone was really trying to
different pages
scare me out of eating that donut.
And now you love them.
But
so
I actually don't eat donuts that much.
So 206 for munchkins and 223 for donuts. Donuts won.
So I guess, you guys love sugar and sweets, and maybe that's just because we're doing a lot of food-driven polls. But
yeah, and I mean, stay tuned for next week.
Next week, and we're not going to spoil it, but it has a Halloween theme because we're trying to, stay on theme of your lives, basically.
Yeah. Of day to day.
Like, who's dressing up? Are people dressing up this year?
I don't know. I'm not.
I'm not either.
Oh, I am.
What?
I'm going. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. A COVID compliant friendly thing.
Okay.
By the way.
I was going to say, are you being COVID compliant?
Yes, I am. COVID compliant party.
I have this amazing costume that I bought at Marshall's. Plug. It says costume.
Love that.
It's a orange sweatshirt that says costume. So that's my costume for this year. Amazing. And it was last year's too.
Well,
we love you.
That is what we have for you today.
We heart you.
Please like, rate, subscribe, download.
Go watch us on YouTube so you can actually see us be weird and awkward and try and what do we do with our hands?
I don't know what to do with my hands. So if you want to watch that, go ahead.
Do it. Link. Subscribe.
Eat the Damn Cake podcast and Built by Byron.
And then, I'm Madeline.
And I'm Carly. I hope everyone has an awesome rest of their day.
And don't forget to eat the damn cake.
See you next week.